welcome to your April 5th to 11th reading. I hope you are having a good week so far. My name is Monique, aka the Tarot Garden. I have not introduced myself in any of my videos in months, I feel like, or maybe ever. So I'm trying to make a little more of an effort there. If you're new, welcome. Let's take a look and see what is up for the week ahead. That feels good. Let's see what's up. A little upheaval to kick off the week. Oh, you are hanging on to something, Pisces. So just in the first few cards, I put down the energy is fucking stressful. So we have the Ten of Swords is the first card that I pulled. And I know this looks like a shitty card, but it's actually one of my favorites. I know this guy has a bunch of swords in his back and he looks pretty dead. However, this card marks the end of a cycle, and it actually means things can't really get any worse, and you're moving into like 9 marks completion, 10 marks the end of a cycle, and moving into some new energy. So the trouble is, though, Pisces, is that you are fighting this, I feel like. You are totally fighting this. The 10 of Swords that I was talking about is coming up reversed, and the visual I have of that, the energy that it embodies, is like if you're trying to move forward but you've got one foot stuck in the mud, and instead of just letting your boot stay in the mud and just pulling your foot out and walking ahead, you decide to just keep your foot stuck in the mud. So, but this is, and I'm not trying to rip on you, okay? But this is definitely within your control. The feeling I'm getting is it's within your control. And the thing that boggles my mind is, crowning this reading, we have the 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords, you see this guy, he's stressed, and that's what this is. It's like night terrors and stress and like worry. And whatever situation you are in, it doesn't serve you. You're worried all the time. You're stressed out. You're losing sleep, yet you don't want to take the step to move forward. Now, I shouldn't be so hard on you. I know change can be scary. So, sometimes, this can have to do with a job. You could be at a shitty job that you fucking hate, and you're just too scared to move forward. This could also have to do with a relationship. So if this has to do with a relationship, you are definitely not, this relationship is not good for you. It is not serving you. It is not honoring your highest good or your highest self. And don't get me wrong, this isn't for everybody. If you're in a happy relationship, I'm not talking to you. But you could be in a relationship where there was infidelity and there are problems and there is stress, and you know what? It's time. It is time to move forward. It is time to get into that new cycle, because you don't want to live like this anymore. And look at this. We've got the 5 of Wands crossing this 10 of Swords. And this is a very fighty card. It's very, all the 5s are very unstable. And the 5 of Wands, there's just a bunch of, it's like people drunk on the street fighting. Stop fighting. Stop it. Okay. So whatever this is, you need to move forward. I also feel like this could actually have to do with this situation. But we've got the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles both coming up one after the other and both coming up reversed. So I would be very, you should just be very aware of like shady business practices that are happening, or anything to do with your finances. Just be really careful. Be careful what you invest in, I would say. Be careful what you or not invest. I just said that. Be careful what you sign up for. You also could, I almost feel like you could get more bad news if you don't change your situation right now. So again, if this situation that's been stressing you out has to do with your job, it could get worse. Even if your situation has to do with a relationship, everything is interconnected. When you have a shit relationship, when you're stressed about your love life, you can't work properly. If you have a crappy work life and it sucks and you're stressed all the time, it affects your relationship. So even if these are two separate matters, one can still affect the other, if that makes sense. So if you're not dealing with your relationship troubles, I feel like you could end up getting some bad news about money or career or your job. So just be on your toes is all I'm saying. But the good news is you're supposed to be moving into a new cycle. So if you do something about this, you're not going to have to worry and you're going to feel much better. I feel also, Pisces, that I get it. I don't mean to, I don't mean to rip on you, okay? But it's like, I didn't mean to rip on you, but you are taking on a lot right now and things haven't been the greatest, but I really feel like moving towards the end of the week, you kind of start to see like, okay, I cannot live like this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. And once that switch clicks, I'm telling you, it's like a huge weight gets lifted off your shoulders. The Three of Cups is coming up, which I like to call the drunk bitches. And the Three of Cups has to do with celebration, lightheartedness, feeling good. So, things are going to get better. Don't you worry. Let's pull a few more cards here. Yes, things do get much better for you. I feel like things become much more organized towards the end of the week. Things feel a lot more settled. I feel like you're going to get some good news as well pertaining to, it could have to do with, I don't know, I feel like you're going to get some communication from a friend you haven't talked to in a while, which is nice. That's always nice. And I almost feel like with all this shit being behind you and finally letting go of some stuff, your curiosity comes back. And you're kind of thinking like, what do you mean my curiosity? I don't know. It's like all of a sudden you have time and energy to think about your hobbies and maybe start exploring your hobbies again, or side projects, side hustles, that kind of thing, which is really good. Whatever this thing is that's keeping you locked into the past, it's time to release it. So yeah, well, that was intense. Oh my God, jeez, that was really intense, Pisces. But Pisces, that is your reading for this week. If you're looking for something a little more specific, I do have an April love reading for each astrological sign and an April career reading for each astrological sign available. The links to those are in the description of this video, and they're only a few dollars if you want to rent or purchase it. It's just a few bucks, super cheap. So anyways, Pisces, Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and give me a like, and I will see you next week. So be good and be safe. Bye for now.